Hey there, everybody. Anybody who was kind enough to follow my link into this video. So what you're looking at here is my new aquarium. It's new as in about a month and a half old now. Fully cycled. As you can see, I've got here two German blue rams. Very tiny. As you can see, the male's kind of messing with the gourami there. I've got nine white cloud minnow tetra. Sorry, not tetra, just white cloud mountain minnows, and a one dwarf red gourami you see there pecking at a piece of algae. I do also have four coolie loaches. I should have five, but one of them has never been seen since around, I'd say about 2.5 weeks ago, when there were only three. One was missing, so I got two more, so that should put me at around 4 or 5. And about four ghost shrimp walking around, as you can see right there. Now this, forgive the cloudy water, I just did a 30% water change and a little bit of substrate kicked up because I was trying to clean up all the junk, all the detritus I got built up back there. As you can see, it's still very much a work in progress. My problem is with this red gourami. I initially got two, thinking that two males would be peaceful in this 12 by 12 by 24, and that was absolutely not the case. I took the aggressive one back to the local fish store, but not before realizing it had a anchor worm sticking out of its right flank. So I did manually extract it from the other gourami. I took it back, and I was left here with Ed, I named him. And Ed has just been showing symptom after symptom, but he's always pretty active. He was here before the German blue rams, and well, I was worried about him getting the anchor worm, but I've been watching him for about 2 weeks now, and I never saw any dots or any anchor worm. I think I did believe I saw a white speck about a week and a half ago that looked like maybe the male or female base, but it was gone by the time I came home from work, and it never reappeared again. My concern now is, if you see there on his bottom fin, oh, he doesn't want to let us catch him. Right around that bottom section, on the opposite side of what we're looking at now, it appears to be a white dot, and I can't tell if it's ick or just a spot where maybe a German blue ram picked on, or if it's a bit of fungus. It's been there for about 3 days now. And my other concern is that he's got these sort of flaps, small flaps protruding from behind his gills. If he comes over for a minute, you'll see that right above the fin there. Ah, come on, focus, focus. Yeah, you'll see that there's a little wedge kind of along the gill line. It's not so much on, here we go. Right there, they almost, I'm not sure if that's mucus or if that's I don't know, I don't think it's a parasite, unless parasites can be flat and wide and appear to be part of the gill body itself. Like I said, I'm still very much new to this. I don't believe they're gill flukes. Any images I find of gill flukes don't look anything like this. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen an image of gill flukes. See, it's that notch right in the corner bend of his gill. And really, if you just turn around and well, if I would just get a good shot. Come on, buddy, just stay still for a gosh darn moment. Now, yesterday or the day before, I noticed he was very bloated. I fed him a pea. He really didn't touch any of that, but I haven't fed him for 2 days. This is the first time he gets fed today. I fed him very little yesterday, so that's an exaggeration when I say 2 days. And he seems to have slimmed up quite a bit. So I think I'm going to skip tomorrow's morning feed. I've only fed algae just so they get a little bit more fiber and less protein. I think I went too strong on the bloodworms. So if anyone knows, oh, this is a perfect shot here. Yeah, you see that flap right there? It almost looks like, kind of like the dead flesh you might get on your hand during the winter from a dry skin that you kind of peel off your hand. It's kind of what it looks like, except it's attached to the back of his gill on both sides. Just more on this his right side. There's more there, as you can see, they're kind of flapping away. If anybody knows what that might be, give me a shout, leave a comment, or hit me up in the forums. Sorry this came out to a 5-minute video. Thanks for watching if you stuck around, and have a good day.